5 habits that completely changed my life, and literally the number one got me out of depression back in 2021. I just found out that my girlfriend was cheating on me and I didn't have energy. I couldn't get out of bed. I was literally searching online, lay down, how could I stop being depressed? And was when I found this guy named Wim Hof. You probably heard about him. He has tons of Guinness records doing marathons only with shorts, climbing the Everest, like this crazy ice challenge. And what he teaches is when you find gold in your life, when you get outside of your comfort zone and you do this cold expose, that has tons of benefits because you are in that moment when you put yourself into the cold, can be cold showers, ice bath, cold plunge, whatever it is. In that moment you are fully aware, fully present, because there is no thoughts. If you ever try this challenge, and you can do it daily, basically when you are there you can only be there, because you don't start thinking about your worries, about work, about anything, but only in that moment you are fully aware and present. And that's one thing that I start to do every single day, was starting my day with a cold shower. And when you do this something difficult, this builds momentum for the rest of the day, because you already did this really difficult task, so everything else will become easier. So what I would do is just start my day 7 a.m. and take a cold shower. I didn't want to do it, and when you do something that you don't want to do, you develop this resilience, this discipline mindset that will help you so much. So that's the number one thing. Just do some type of cold expose, and this also helps a lot with productivity, because you'll get so much energy and motivation to all day. So this is literally a life hack for me. I do it every single day. Just do a cold shower. Helps a lot with anxiety, with inflammation, with all these benefits, and it's free, bro. If you haven't started doing cold showers, please start tomorrow, because it's an awesome tool. And if you work out, can help you a lot with recovery as well. So you need to give it a shot. Just don't do it late during the day, because you will have trouble to fall asleep after a cold shower, because you literally receive this energy. Your body is pumping everywhere, because you put yourself in this comfort situation. And whenever you do that, whenever you do something hard, after you will feel amazing. So you will build your confidence as well, and it's awesome. The second one is exercise. Some type of exercise, you just need to choose something that you like. I started with calisthenics and body weight exercise, and was awesome, because for the first time I was like playing. I was addicted to video games like all my life, until I was like 22 years old, 23, and I would spend 10, 12, 14 hours playing some game, like developing this character. Or for example, Metin 2, I played League of Legends, I played Fortnite, but specific this game of improving your character and getting better equipment, better skills, you can do this in real life. And when I found calisthenics, was really an awesome experience, because I had this list of all the skills that I wanted to perform, like handstand, front lever, planche, and you can build your workouts to achieve these goals. And they are really difficult, so you will learn as well to delay gratification. This is basically something that you don't see the benefits right away, because when you go and exercise, you won't build muscle, you won't see anything visible right away. You need to do it in a consistent basis to get the results. So you start to develop this perspective of short term and long term, because when you start going to the gym, you won't see any change in your body for the first weeks or even months, and you start seeing like this long-term approach, and you can use it in everything in life, because short-term things doesn't work. For example, you do like these really intense workouts, you give it all, but if you do that, you'll get burnout pretty quick. Really going into calisthenics, I just wanted to spend all day like learning these skills, working out like 2 3 times per day, trying to build the strength to perform these skills. But that's not the way, because your muscles need rest. You need to take time. You need it requires a lot of patience. So you can't get it all in one day, and you start developing this long-term mindset that helps you with your business, with studying, with just seeing the world in a different way, because the actions that you take right now, you get the perspective in the long term. And that was the one of the best habits that I implement. And you also for me was about skills and strengths. I only work out to get like really strong. I don't care much about the aesthetic part, but that's a huge benefit that comes with working out. Basically, I work out to be like stronger and more athletic, but you also get the chance to get this amazing body, beautiful. Bro, it's just an awesome thing that you need to absolutely do. Like, if you don't take this video serious, bro, at least the one habit that you need to implement is building your strength, your body, because like we are in this body forever until we die, and you have the chance to develop it, make it stronger, feeling better, and you just need to do it. So the number 3 habits that helped me a lot was journaling. And also, especially if you are trying all these different things, you need to track your progress and see what works for you and what not, because you may experience a lot of habits, a lot of self-improvement stuff. But for example, for some guy, like visualizations work really well and he got tons of benefits, but for another guy, he doesn't like use it or don't like it. But for him, affirmations work really well. So you need to have this tool to track your progress. So what I would recommend is just every night or first thing in the morning, you just grab a piece of paper and you review and track your progress. You can write about your day, and you can write about lessons that you are learning through your mistakes, like the implementing of your new habits, like what you have been lacking and relapsing. And just by reviewing every single day, you can take action for the next day. You can adapt, adjust, and make it better for the next day. So it's really important to track progress, because you'll get lost, and you need to see like the small wins. For example, of working out, you won't see any progress only after like weeks or months. But if you are tracking your progress in the gym, if you are writing down like, I did this exercise with this weight, and then you can write down and see like progressive overload. You can increase the weight, increase, like if you are doing progressions for calisthenics, for example, you are training front lever, you are writing down the exercise and the sets and the seconds that you can hold the skill, and you can review it and make adjustments every single day. So journaling and reviewing your day, tracking your progress, it's almost, bro, the most important thing, because if you don't do that, you are lost. And for me, especially when I start relapsing on my habits, it's just because I'm relapsing on tracking them. Because if you look at the things that you need to do every single day and you keep making adjustments, you will improve so much faster. Because if you relapse, for example, today you don't work out and the next day you don't work out as well, but you don't track it, you keep like, you don't have the motivation and you stop going to the gym, and when you find out like 1 week or 2 weeks passed, and then after all this time, bro, I need to go to the gym again. I've been relapsing, I don't even know how long. But if you miss 2 days and you are writing down, I didn't want to go to the gym today, I was really tired, I didn't have energy, but you put that in a paper, a progress, like a diary or on your computer, wherever it is. The next day you will see, bro, I missed 2 days. Tomorrow I really need to go to the gym, and you go and you get your progress back. The number four habit is meditation, and this one you probably heard this 1 million times. And if you are not doing this in a daily basis, it's like working out. You need to do it consistently during the long time to have the benefits. You can't try meditation like 2 or 3 times and expect huge results. You can do it like only starting with 2 minutes, 5 minutes. You can start slow, but you need to do in a constant basis, and you can practice this every single day. And basically, the benefits are that you will improve everything in your life because you are more aware of the present moment. You are right here, right now. For example, I'm filming this video, I'm literally complete present right now, and you can develop this skill of being in the present moment by meditation. You are practicing mindfully. It's basically just being here without any thoughts in your mind, because when you do something that you really like, for example, for me is recording this video, working out, you are not thinking about your problems, about worries. Only when you're bored or when you're like not doing anything, like you start having these thoughts, and most of them are negative, because when you are in your sofa, or when you are not doing something that you like, you start getting like these bad negative thoughts, and you start doubting yourself and all of that. And just by practice meditation, you can be fully aware of the moment right now and engaging. Like it's hard to explain, but when you don't have thoughts, you are in this flow state, and the time, you probably notice when you are doing something that you really like, the time goes like flies away, because you are just immersed in that activity. So this habit, you can literally do that in every activity. For example, you are making dinner, you are cooking foods, and if you have this habit like developed, and you, instead of being worried about other stuff, you are just there cooking, having fun, enjoying being there cooking. And by social media and all these instant pleasures, we fucked up our attention span and our ability to be present in a moment, because we have always the technology in the back of our minds. So it's really hard for a young man nowadays to be really focused. And for example, in a conversation, most people can't listen to others because they are just waiting for their turn to talk, because scrolling on TikTok does that. You receive these hits of dopamine, like 3 seconds posts, and that fucks up your brain. So you really need to develop this habit of meditation. And the final habit that you need to implement today is reading. Also, because our attention span is fucked, and when I tried to read for the first time, bro, I couldn't even read one sentence. Because again, our brain by social media is really fucked up, and I couldn't even focus to read a book, because it's not eye stimulus like scrolling on social media. And when you sit down, try to read a book, you just do this experiment. If you are not constantly reading in a daily basis, you will have a really trouble time to start reading. But when you implement this habit, it becomes easier. And the number one tip here is you need to read something that you are curious about, that you like, because other way you will quit it. Books are so amazing, and like 90% of the people don't read. So just by reading, you become like the top 1%, because no one's doing it, because it's boring, because it's difficult. But when you stop doing all these bullshit habits of scrolling on TikTok for hours and you start reading, you will see huge difference in yourself, because again, no one's doing it, so you crush your competition just by doing that. And it becomes fun, like learning for the first time becomes fun when you pick up a book that you really enjoy and like it. If you are interested in some specific topic, for example, you want to start cold showers and cold expose, bro, just pick up a book. You can pick up Iceman Wim Hof book and go through that to learn more, to be even more curious about, and you will fast charge your progress so much. So I use books as a tool. I only read non-fiction books because they are in topics that I want to learn and know more. And bro, it's so helpful because will slow down your body, will fall asleep fast. What I do every single night is just pick up a book, going to bed, read a couple pages, and you start getting sleepy. If you have trouble to fall asleep, just pick up a book. Because bro, reading is like a slow activity, but really high rewarding that you need to start today. And I have some recommendations if you want to know. Let me know in the comments which habits that you already implement and others that you use that help you a lot with your life. I would love to read those, and subscribe for more. Bye.